Hello everybody, welcome back to Mastering Perspective in Photoshop. This is Kirk Nelson, and this is lesson 1.2, where I go over some of the tools and resources that we'll be working with in this course. Now the focus of this course is going to be on using perspective within digital scenes using Photoshop. These concepts include things like digital drawing, photo manipulation, and compositing, but the perspective concepts are the same for all of those, so they will apply equally. I am using Photoshop CC 2014, that was updated in November of 2014, but the majority of the course will be using features that have been present in Photoshop since CS6. So if you're still running CS6, you're going to be fine. If you have an older version, it might be a bit of a struggle just due to the introduction of live paths and dotted lines in the CS6 version. We'll be using those extensively. And if you don't have those, then it might be fairly difficult to follow along with the exercises. But regardless, the basic concepts about perspective and the instructions that are there, they will still apply, as those are medium independent. The course files are separated into different folder according to lesson number. Now the key thing to remember with these course files is that the source Photoshop files will represent the end state of that lesson. I do this so that you can work through the lesson, finish off the project on your own, and then compare it with mine. I find that that's a very helpful learning tool. Now in some lessons, I will specify that there's a starter file within the course files. In that case, I will show you the starter file and I'll include the end state as well. All of the stock images that I use in this course come to us through pixabay.com. which is a free stock image site. I'm including these files with the course files, but in the course notes, there's also direct download links in case you wish to obtain them that way. Okay, the projects for this course work a little bit differently than some of my previous courses. My other courses in this format contain an overarching project that develops as the course progresses. But working with different perspectives doesn't really fit into that type of structure. So instead, we'll just do different exercises that pertain to the different perspectives that we're studying in that chapter. Okay, now that we've been primed, we've gone through the tools and the resources that we have, it's time to get things started. So go ahead and load up the next lesson, that's lesson 2.1, and we'll dive into one-point perspective.